Hey everybody, we are back in the Marlborough, and when we checked out the first look video, we did get a pretty good amount of damage with armor-piercing shells primarily, but we did become victim to the big-time guns of a Musashi, but a Yamato would also do it. But yeah, you definitely want to watch out from going broadside or really even being in the open water against ships that have big time guns. And speaking of which, here is this Georgia with 18-inch guns, but we are going to survive this encounter with that Georgia, and we are basically going to whiff on that one shot right there. One of the common messages I was getting from folks relating to the first look video was I needed to use more HE, so I did look at that a little bit. And yeah, so the Lion and the Conqueror, both British battleships, definitely have big time HE potential, and the Lion has a 46% chance of setting fires, Conqueror has a 48, and the Marlborough has a 24% chance, and that is just not cutting it for me with these 14-inch guns. Yes, there's 16 of them, but they are only 14-inch. And compared to the Marco Polo, for example, you know, a lot of people want to know what ship to get, the Marco Polo or the Marlborough. And Marco Polo has 16-inch guns, and Marlborough has 16 guns, but they're only 14-inch. And up until this match, well, you know, I would consistently get over 100,000 damage in the ship, but I wasn't really surviving many battles and never really had that big time highlight video until this match right here. So I think what you're going to see at the end of this video is, regardless of which ship you go with, you're going to be doing okay with either ship. They can both cause major amounts of damage. Both are pretty good. I have now gotten better results in the Marlborough than I have in the Marco Polo. So let's see how that's going to shake out. Here is a Hayate who took some torpedo shots at me, and I don't want to take the time to switch to HE, even though HE would probably be better for the destroyer as far as taking out the destroyer. But we're going to take care of business here with these armor-piercing shells. And we are going to evade these torpedoes. So right at the last minute, we scoot the rear end of the boat around, and yeah, so that was a miss from those Hayate torpedoes, and he is not going to be around much longer. And it doesn't matter whether you have armor piercing or HE here, he is gone. And he did, someone started 2 fires on us, so we're definitely cooking here. But when you look at the green versus the yellow on the health bar right above the Marlborough, you can see that we do have a super heal going on the Marlborough, and that is just awesome. So you can really take a lot of damage and heal quite a bit of it. You can see the green bar is showing the amount of damage potential that you can recover. What's being reduced there is the amount of potential heal, and I am not hitting the damage control party yet because there was only 1 second left in the fire. So I want to save the damage control party in case I get a torpedo flood or another fire. So that's why I just let the fire run out there. In 20 seconds I am going to have the super heal, and you can see that almost half of the health of the Marlborough is going to get healed here. So here with this Fletcher, 15 kilometers away, you are going to see the accuracy of the Marlborough here. With this build, I'm using the same build that I had in the first look video for the Marlborough. So it is Cunningham with Revell for a quicker reload, and we do take that destroyer out at 16 kilometers away with four hits to the main guns. So here we're going to come around. We're going to go forward. Taking a look at the mines. He is out of our range. I'm not running an epic battle booster. I'm kind of holding off on the battle boosters at this point. So I'm running a lot of matches without those battle boosters. And yeah, this was a live stream that that I was running on the 3rd of January, as it turns out. So yeah, good result. Had a good stream, had a good giveaway of a bunch of Santa crates, a bunch of secret Santa crates and super Santa crates. But here this mines is going broadside, and it looks like we can take them out if we aimed properly. So let's see how we did. But here, can't really worry about that. We have this Bismarck up here, and we do get 5 hits on the mines, but we didn't take them out. I'm not even going back over there to look to see what his health looks like. I have to concentrate on the Bismarck. But it looks like the Bismarck, the black version of the Bismarck here, is focused on my teammate, who is definitely bow tanking. And during the stream, the reason why I mentioned the stream is people wanted to know how the Georgia was, because I think they were looking to get the Georgia with the winter skin in the store. So I was trying to explain to them that, you know, yeah, the Georgia does have 18-inch guns, but you can't go brawling with the Georgia and get in close like this. You have to play it from distance, and in a few seconds you're going to see why here. So here the Bismarck is going broadside. We are angled away from the Bismarck, so we're not really giving him much of a broadside. And we hit him for a few thousand there, only 2 hits. But now by the time we get reloaded, I am going to wait until this Georgia comes around. You can see he's only 5 kilometers away, 4.9 kilometers. So we are going to hit full reverse and come to a stop and wait for the Georgia to come around the island here, and we are going to hit them. And this is a demonstration of what I think about the Georgia right here. And yeah, 18-inch guns, but it is definitely not a brawling battleship, because that kind of a thing will happen pretty much every single time. So we are up to 88,000 damage, 3 destroyed ships, citadel hits, 1 citadel hit, 41 main gun hits. And we're going to come around here and try to re-engage that Bismarck. And I'm actually thinking about capturing A right there. So there is another Marlborough. He's at half health, so we're doing a little bit better on the health front. I'm not going to rush out here because I'm not really sure really what's over there, to be honest with you, so I'm being very cautious. There is a aircraft carrier, the Saipan, and that is going to be victim number 4, as it turns out. So he's going broadside. He's probably on autopilot, not really paying attention to where we are. So we hit him with 5 hits, and we are up to 100,000 damage already. There's a couple more hits, not really a whole lot of damage.
Ship is on fire.
But this next one is going to be a big time hit right here, and a 20-second reload or so definitely makes a huge difference in the Marlborough. That is one of the things that really come into play here, is the huge rapid reload time, which overwhelms the enemy ships here. And now we are sandwiched between Bismarcks right here. So we've got a Bismarck to the left and a Bismarck to our rear, and this is kind of a problem. We are definitely in their crossfire, and hopefully we can take this guy out. There's a high caliber medal on 9 target hits. We're up to 147,000. We did hit the secondary targeting booster right there, and we're just going to continue to hammer away at this guy and see if we can get our Kraken.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
And there, between the main gun hits and the help from the teammate, Bismarck is definitely whittled down, and we took him out with a secondary, and we did get the Kraken Unleashed and a close quarters medal. So now we have this Bismarck to the rear. Got to wait for the guns to angle around. He is sort of engaged with my teammate, it looks like, and it's probably lucky for us because we do not have much health left. So there are 8 more hits, a couple ricochets, but we do get a Confederate Medal out of that salvo right there. And he is backing up. The rear guns look like they're going around to my teammate, and this Bismarck is definitely not targeting us, so we are having a field day against them. A few more seconds to capture the base. 170,000 damage. We got 4 medals already.
Problem solved, sir.
15 aircraft shot down, so you'll definitely clear the sky with the Marlborough. And there's that Marlborough. He doesn't really have much left. I'm going to try to back up and get a 6th kill, but looks like the teammate is going to be taking him out. All right, well, that was a big-time victory for the Marlborough with all armor-piercing shells going there. 483,000 credits, 170,000 battle performance, total damage on 98 target hits. That's twice the number of hits I got in the first look video. We shot down 15 aircraft, so you'll definitely clear the sky in the Marlborough. 5 destroyed ships for that Kraken. We started a fire, no doubt that's from the secondaries. A couple citadel hits, captured flag, 28 secondary hits, and a Fireproof, a Confederate, a Kraken, close quarters expert, a Dreadnought, and a high caliber medal. Holy cow, that is a haul of that's a haul of hardware right there. So let's see how we did on the team result. All right, first place overall, 2787 XP on that Kraken with all that hardware up there. That is a great game. So let's see how we did on the economy tab. 284,000 credits by the time it was all said and done. All right, well, that's it for the Marlborough and the Kraken using armor-piercing shells. Either way you go in the double impact campaign, I don't think you can go wrong whether you pick the Marco Polo or the Marlborough. And if you do choose the Marlborough, you don't have to use HE shells. You can get it done with armor-piercing. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.